Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal and championship rounds last just 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during voting, let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 17. Up first in his semifinal matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Shohei Ohtani. Welcome to this. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Brett.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Carter sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Brian Reynolds here. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Yainer Diaz, the next. Pirate to hit. In the air out towards right center. Lee grabs it on the run. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Goldie. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Willie Adames stands in. And that's in there at the knees. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Cruz snags it. That is the inning. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Goldschmidt. Hicks back to work. That one ripped right center field. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Popped up. Adames on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Dylan Moore.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramos makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in is the speedy Sung Chae Cheng. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Goldie at third. Benson on second. Moore on at first with 2 down. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave him loaded. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now here is Pete Alonso. Alonso with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
The Pirates could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Base hit center field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a swing and a miss. Fitzgerald, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And that one hammered. This one looks like trouble. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Next offering is downstairs. Keller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Down the right field line, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz fly to center his first time. On the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. That's out number 3. Bucks go down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, Randall Grichuk. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. No Grichuk launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And that one missing low. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. And here is Matt Chapman in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch inside. And the count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Paul Goldschmidt. And here it comes. And that's fouled off. Into center. Lee coming on. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down. Will Benson, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Oh, great stop from his backside, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's
It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Fouled off down the right side. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hicks back to work. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Cruz at first, 1 gone. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. Pitch out, but no action. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The throw is late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. To the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. Hit on the ground to short. Adames tosses to first. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 2. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 away. So up next, Evan Carter. That one to first, Goldie. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode.
Strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Benson settles underneath it, brings it in. And that is that. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Tristan Beck.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Goldie at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Roop, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter coming on, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, Will Benson, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left field. Ramos makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back. Randall Grichuk now. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base hit center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach was.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And now they're out front. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Over to Goldie. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Willie fouls one back. Still only one out here in the inning. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Pete Alonso. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And that's ball 2. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center field, Benson. He's got it, and that is out number 3. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the shortstop, Sung-Chae Cheng. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Next pitch is downstairs. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. 2 away down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Chisholm in the box lays off for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold the tying run at third. Threw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play.
Randy Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. That's smacked on a line to center. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it across, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fitzgerald headed for the plate. The throw in, he'll score, and it's now 5-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Bailey off of first with 2 away. Misses, and the count is even 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning over.
He's out.
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Andrew Benintendi. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Hit in the air, left field. Ramos moving in on this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. 1 for 3. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now, Dylan Moore. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Couple of singles back-to-back. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run at second. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Sung-Chae Cheng, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe! He beats it!
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And now a high leverage at-bat for Brian Reynolds. known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second.
Sean Shelley comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third, bases still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Throws to first in time, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So, and welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's a strikeout for Chappie. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. This one in the air. Chisholm under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Willie Adames now at the plate. And a strike. On the ground. And that's a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Benintendi corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 9th. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Jelly back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing at a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So a man at first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Dylan Moore. That one pushed foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Adames, that's one. Throw to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. And that's outside. Hayes on third. Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Sean Jelly gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Landon Root on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Now here is Brian Reynolds. Swinging a drive deep right field. Going back on this one. To the warning track. Makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Well done, drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it,
and it falls. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 10-7. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Fastball for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
Reynolds snags it for the 2nd out. So it's their last chance in this one. Next will be the Giants DH, Randall Grichuk. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose
on the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And your final 10-7.